Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm coming to you tonight with a story that I call White Privilege Gone Wrong. And yes, I am talking about the Gabby Petito story. And I'd like to thank NRG Day Moon for giving me the idea to do this story. However, first and foremost, I would like to offer my sincerest condolences to the Petito family, all of her family and friends, to the community at large, because this is truly a tragedy for the community, not just for the Petito family. And the reason I call this story White Privilege Gone Wrong is because that's exactly what it is. This couple, recently engaged, was having a physical dispute that several people called 911 on because they witnessed some slapping going on. The Utah police did come to the scene, perhaps more than once, I hear, but they decided that this couple, they should be separated for the night. Okay, they had been black, they would have went to jail, but we're going to go with what they did, which is separate them for the night. They took Brian to a hotel, left Gabby with the van over 2,000 miles away from home, don't know no damn body, not familiar with the area, okay? And they took him to the hotel. Now, anyone with common sense would have taken the female, this young, petite, beautiful little white girl with blonde hair. They would have taken her to the hotel. And that's what kind of makes me suspicious regarding the Utah police. Either they're grossly incompetent, or maybe they got a serial killer on their force. Who knows? You know, there's tons of serial killers out there, and they know that, yet they let this little blonde girl just wander off in a big-ass van that she wasn't even really that familiar with because they recently purchased the van. Okay, so if they had been a black couple, like I said, somebody would have went to jail for sure. Probably still would have ended up dead. Like our girl, God rest her precious soul, Sandra Bland. She did a lot less, but they took her to jail. They took her to jail and she ended up dead because somebody was having a bad day. Somebody who thought they had authority, and she wouldn't bow down to them. And it's just very sad that she would go to jail and end up dead for something a lot less than this domestic violence that was going on with this couple. You know, somebody should have been arrested. It's very terrible, but you got these incompetent people on the police force. Look at what Derek Chauvin did to George Floyd. If you think there's no more Derek Chauvins out there, then you in for a rude awakening. So it's just crazy that they would do this, and you have to question, well, Brian must be guilty, right? Because of the way he acted when he got back. Who knows? My theory is either he did it, or the policeman did it, or a serial killer did it. But either way, they're still responsible because someone should have went to jail that night. It's just crazy that they took that man to the hotel and left this young girl out there by herself. So yes, this is white privilege at its finest, and I feel as though the Utah Police Department is 100% responsible. And I just don't know what to tell y'all, but if they had been black, somebody still would have ended up dead, but they probably would have been in the jail. Somebody would have got arrested. That you could take to the bank and draw interest on it. The difference in how they treat us, like we're worthless. So until we meet again, ciao Bella. Don't forget, like and subscribe.